Being one of the most famous and sought-after players in the world is definitely no easy task. Neymar, for instance, is currently the best Brazilian player. He wears the number 10 shirt for Paris Saint-Germain, and due to his unique, skillful playing style, he often becomes the main target for fouls on the pitch. Many opponents want to take him down completely. Most of the time, Neymar has to rely on his incredible talent to get past other players, and sometimes even silence his own fans. So today, you'll see what happens when Neymar gets annoyed, but don't forget to leave a like and of course subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Currently 28 years old, Neymar has already scored over 250 career goals, including 80 goals in 98 matches for PSG.
Hecho muy bien. Viene. ¡Uy! El caño de Neymar es un golazo. Neymar, loco. Estás loco, Neymar. Goal!
He is the star player of the team, and because of that, the opponents try to provoke him in any way they can. On the pitch, even the referees don't let Neymar play properly. To give you an idea, he once received a yellow card simply for attempting a rainbow flick against an opponent. But in September 2020, Paris Saint-Germain were playing against Olympique de Marseille, and the match was tense. Near the end of the game, PSG were losing 1-0 when chaos broke out on the pitch. Following a foul, the players started fighting.
Crazy thing to do, and look at this, is a kick from Amarvi on Kazawa.
Kazawa and Amarvi.
They're going to have to pick the bones out of this, but Paredes is definitely going to be sent off, and I think he has to send Amarvi off for sure as well for the kick.
After the altercation, Neymar ended up being sent off. Reason: the Spanish defender Álvaro González directed racial slurs at Neymar, and the Brazilian player hit him on the head, which was spotted by VAR.
Neymar with a punch to the back of the head of González. That's been carrying on for a number of minutes. Neymar's going to go here.
He is.
And during the post-match interview, Neymar said this.
González's head when that fracas took place.
You hear what he said.
After all the buzz surrounding the case, defender Álvaro posted a photo with his teammates on his social media. Neymar responded with the following phrase: "You're not man enough to own up to your mistake. Losing is part of sport. But insulting and bringing racism into our lives? No, I do not agree." And besides the clash between the two, Dimitri Payet, player for Olympique de Marseille, shared this video on his social media. If the two teams were already rivals, after that, things truly got more intense. Naturally, in the next match between the two sides, with Álvaro and Neymar meeting on the pitch again, the contest carried a different weight. And that's exactly what happened on 13th of January 2021. Paris Saint-Germain and Olympique de Marseille faced off in the French Super Cup. It was an important match, and Neymar started on the bench as he was recovering from an injury. PSG was leading 1-0, and the Brazilian came on in the second half playing for just 25 minutes. But it was enough time for the Olympique de Marseille players to commit several fouls against him. The Brazilian player took quite a beating, especially from Álvaro. But in the end, Neymar scored a penalty goal. During the celebration, he turned around, looked at Álvaro, and did this. In the end, Paris Saint-Germain won the match 2-1, but the clash between Neymar and Álvaro didn't stop there. After the match, Neymar posted this video on his social media. Then, he made the following post. "Hi Álvaro, right?" And the Olympique de Marseille defender replied, "My parents always taught me to throw the rubbish out." Neymar responded, "And they forgot to teach you how to win trophies." After the Brazilian's reply, Álvaro said Neymar would always live in Pelé's shadow, and the PSG player finished with the following phrase: "And you in mine? I made you famous? You're welcome, mate." This whole situation was almost like a soap opera, but it gave football fans plenty of memes and laughs. The jabs on social media were amusing, but this wasn't the first time Neymar teased rival players on the pitch. He's even had a go at Haaland, one of football's rising stars. Borussia Dortmund faced PSG in the round of 16 of the competition. In the first match, Haaland scored 2 goals and celebrated with his signature move. Neymar also scored 1, and in the end, the match ended 2-1 to Borussia Dortmund. But in the return leg in Paris, the lad managed to irritate Neymar and the entire PSG team. he posted a picture the day before the match with the caption, "Paris my city, not yours." And all the PSG players were furious about it. In the second match between the two teams, the rivalry was intense. Neymar opened the scoring with a header and mimicked Haaland's celebration.
Centro de Di María, remate, gol. Gol. Neymar. Aparece Neymar Jr. y Paris Saint-Germain lo gana 1-0.
In the end, PSG won 2-0, secured their spot, and the entire team teased Haaland. All the players mimicked the Borussia players' celebration, and Neymar posted a photo doing the celebration with the caption, "Paris is our city, not yours." In the past, the relationship with the Paris Saint-Germain fans wasn't great. Neymar was being booed by his own team's supporters. The fans demanded his departure and even insulted his family. The reason for this was that Neymar was unhappy with PSG and expressed a desire to return to Barcelona, but the negotiations didn't happen, and he stayed with the team. The Paris fans didn't forgive him and booed him throughout the full 90 minutes of the next match.
Qui arrive à glisser ce ballon à Neymar. Neymar, on revient sur Neymar. Et écoutez les sifflets du parc. Oui.
However, shortly after, Neymar scored a bicycle kick goal, and people began applauding him.
Centre de Diallo pour Neymar. La saison 3 de Neymar a définitivement commencé. Neymar vient de rallumer le Parc des Princes. Vous voyez qu'il a attendu le bon moment, non?
Once, Santos faced Bolívar in the Libertadores round of 16. In the first match, Santos lost 2-1.
I've got just one thing to say. The game isn't one way, there's always a second leg. Back in Santos, they'll see.
The Bolívar coach said, "Neymar, I don't even know who he is." But in the return match, he found out. Neymar scored twice and celebrated by bowing as if he were giving a performance. In the end, the score was 8-0 to Santos. Some situations are outright disrespectful to the player. One of the fan bases that despises Neymar the most is Lions, and when PSG plays at their rival's stadium, the fans do everything they can to cause disruption. This was evident during a corner kick, where the crowd started throwing objects at Neymar.
Une fois de plus par les supporters lyonnais.
The boos were constant and the game was 0-0, but then Neymar scored a goal and silenced the rival crowd.
André Di Maria, Neymar, Neymar, Neymar! Et ouais, voilà! Voilà l'homme providentiel du Paris Saint-Germain! Buteur dans le temps additionnel contre Strasbourg! Et buteur dans les toutes dernières minutes, une semaine plus tard, face à Lyon! 1-0 pour le PSG!
In the most recent case involving Alvaro from Olympique de Marseille, Neymar said his only regret was not punching the defender in the face. Neymar might not be one of the most beloved players in the world, but he is undoubtedly one of the most talented. After all, he's the second highest scorer in the history of the Brazilian national team, only behind Pelé. Plus, in the current season, he's already scored 10 goals in just 13 matches, and most of the time, he makes his opponents lose their composure. What did you think of Neymar's response to defender Alvaro? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let me know. I'm Gustavo Marquez, and I'll leave it here for now. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give a like and subscribe to the channel. A big hug to everyone, and see you in the next video.